All right, one free guess as to how we spent our morning.
Serving meals at the mission?
No, we've been shopping.
We were at the mall bagging more goodies for our Bambino-to-be. Can baby Harris come out to play?
Oh, my God, 2 more months of this.
Michael, get up. I feel a mood swing coming on.
Stephanie, your mother just called. She's helicoptering up to see you today.
Oh!
Allow me to lend a limb.
Oh, thank you. Guess you want me to haul this up to your room, huh?
Ixnay, Jorge. The papoose paraphernalia goes next door in room 7.
I thought we decided 7 would be the baby's viewing room.
Beg to differ, Mama San, but when we knock down the wall between 5 and 6, 7 becomes 6. See, and 8 turns into a little mini...
Michael, we're not knocking down any walls.
Wouldn't dream of it. George is. Sounds like fun, old mule.
Well, I'd like to have lunch first, young ass.
Listen, we don't mind your staying here when the baby comes, but in one room with the original 4 walls.
Joanna, you can't expect us to live in the same room as a baby.
What if it cries or something and wakes me up? In the morning, I'll be all cranky and I'll look like hell.
Oh, well, if it'll keep you from waking up puffy-faced, got the damn place.
You mean it?
No!
Methinks we 3 Ps need a new pod.
Of course. Let's buy a house.
Zots!
He thinks these 3 Ps are out of their shells.
Michael, you can't afford a house. You're a bag boy. You barely make minimum wage.
Plus tips. Mrs. Levinson's always good for $1. More if I'm wearing my stonewashed 501s.
But surely we stray.
Have you considered renting?
Oh, Joanna, a Vanderkellen doesn't rent.
Okay, but if you change your mind, I'm handling a rental that just came on. Do you know the Enright estate up on Johnny Cake Heights?
Do we know it? Oh, sweet meat, that mansion's mucho magnifico.
And it would be fitting for us to look down on the town.
Almost poetic.
It's the guest house that's for rent, and that's only until the main house sells.
Oh, darn. There's that pesky reality again.
Don't crumble, Muffin. Let's take a pregnant pause and peruse the positives. We'd have an impressive mailing address, creating the illusion of wealth. Nothing to scoff at there.
And we could still look down on the town.
And just because the house is small, that doesn't mean your egos have to be.
He's right. But when can we move in?
Oh, well, we can go look at it now.
Wunderbar.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. We'll take it.
Stephanie, this is the main house. The guest house is out there.
Behind that old garage?
On top of that old garage.
Michael!
Boy, talk about your convenient parking, though.
Don't fret, my worried pet. We haven't seen the inside yet. Key, please.
Well, I think it's in the kitchen, but it's not really a key. It's more like a garage door opener.
Right, like that won't look clunky on my Tiffany keychain. Oh, but this place. Michael, can you imagine how glorious this room would look filled with pictures of us?
And we'd finally have room for that mural I've always wanted to paint of you.
You mean the 4 seasons of Stephanie?
Oh, but we can't afford this place. Why are we torturing ourselves?
And others.
But I love you, you big, beautiful house.
Stephanie?
It loves me, too.
That's Joanna.
I'm still trying to find the garage door opener. It's so big, you'd think it'd be easy to spot.
Oh, Michael, this is the longest hallway I've... Look, there's no end to it.
There's got to be. Time me in a hall dash.
Ready, set, go.
can beat it.
I bet you can't.
Ready, set, go!
Do you see him yet?
Oh, wait, I think that's him. Come on, baby, run to Mama. 10 seconds, no personal best.
Well, I could have done it in 9, but I stopped for a second to eyeball the indoor-outdoor pool.
Oh, Michael, and your whole life long you've had that recurring dream about owning a pool like that.
Is that the same dream where you're tied to the diving board by Fiona, the rubber-suited mistress? No, my mistake. What am I thinking of? That's my dream.
Ew.
Okay, I found the opener.
Joanna, I want this house. I don't care what it costs. I want it.
It's $1.2 million.
Think they'll come down?
Michael, you can't even afford the 2 part.
Oh, Michael, Dick's right. We don't have enough money to buy this place. I'll just have to ask Mummy to buy it for us.
Yes!
Yes!
Dear Diary, today I decided to leave Vermont.
Mummy's coming! Mummy's coming!
Mummy's coming! Mummy's coming!
Now, Michael, remember, let me do all the talking. I know how to pull this woman's strings and make her dance like a drunken puppet.
Steffi!
Mummy! Oh.
Joanna!
Mrs. Vanderkellen!
Dick! Hello, Michael.
Oh, Mummy, Mummy, Mummy! Pleasure as always, Mrs. V.
Well, pregnancy certainly becomes you.
Oh, I think we all knew it would.
I can't get over how much you're looking like Kim Basinger these days. Am I right, Dick?
Uncanny.
Nobody wears Elizabeth Taylor's passion like you, Lady Vanderkellen.
My, your husband seems to be sucking up more than usual. Okay, what do you two want?
Want? Oh, we're young and beautiful with a baby on the way. What more could we possibly want?
She spotted her prey.
Oh, I suppose we could use a little housewarming gift. Let's see. We have a coffee grinder and a juicer. Michael, do we have a house?
A house? Not that I recall.
They're circling their victim.
I see through your little charade. You want me to fork over a down payment on some cute cottage.
And now the kill.
Bottom line, Mom, we want you to buy us a big, big mansion.
How much?
Only $1.2 million, and there's room for a mural of me.
It's a very soft $1.2 million. The owners are flexible, motivated, and willing to carry.
What does all that mean?
I'm not sure, but I bet someone in my office knows.
Normally, if it's over $1 million, I'm supposed to consult with my husband.
See, honey, I'm not the only one who subscribes to that policy.
But Arthur is buying an election in Central America right now. Oh, what the heck? I'll pop for the house.
Yes!
Yes!
Damn, you're a grand dam.
Well, there is, however, one provision. Stephanie, as you may have noticed, you have no siblings.
That's why at Christmas I get all the presents.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Alas, there's nobody to carry on the family name. So, Michael, Mr. Vanderkellen and I have discussed making you an offer.
Offer?
The timing couldn't be more fortuitous. In exchange for this big, big mansion, we'd simply like you to change your last name to Vanderkellen.
What? You want me to sell my name, my legacy, my very being for some house?
That is correct.
Okie doke.
What is this huge room off the master bedroom?
Well, right now it's a walk-in closet, but you could turn it into a darling nursery for the baby.
Michael, did you hear that? A walk-in closet.
Holy Imelda, we're blessed.
Michael, hasn't it occurred to you you sold your soul for a lot of closet space?
So?
Well, don't you get it? When you give away your name, you're giving away your identity, your integrity.
Dick, when we got married, I gave away my name. Are you saying I gave away my identity and integrity?
Of course not.
Why is that?
You're a woman.
Meaning?
Meaning you're not a man.
So?
So it's different.
What do you mean it's different?
It's not the same.
Dick, I know what different means.
Good. Glad we cleared that up.
Dick, you're sitting here.
Yeah.
For years, you've been sitting at that table, and now you're sitting at this table. I don't like it.
I didn't mean to rock your world, George.
Hey, quick quiz, G-Man. Say you were offered a Hippo house to change your last name. Go or no go?
Heck, a man's name is his most important possession. Once it's gone, he's no better than some lost, forgotten animal who roams the streets, eating rotten garbage and sleeping on dung heaps. But that's just me.
Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother. Talk about your unsettling spectacles.
I know. I normally sit over there, and now I'm sitting here. I just felt capricious, okay?
I was alluding to the chunk of blueberry stuck to your front tooth. No, Darryl, you let Dick lick off that blueberry himself. See, Darryl, you were wrong. Just because Michael's taken on Miss Stephanie's name doesn't mean he's turned into a femme fatale. Although, with his legs crossed in that sultry manner, he does resemble a young Shirley Booth.
Question. Would you, quirky crossbred country kinsman, consider mangling your monikers for a mansion on the Mount?
First off, kudos on your spectacular, if not excessive, alliterative skills. Your query is moot, however, since years ago, Darryl altered his given name to avoid confusion both at home and at obedience school.
What did Darryl's name used to be?
Larry?
So you guys do approve of me taking the Vanderkellen name?
What? We thought you were taking Miss Stephanie's lilting first name. Selling your last name would mean losing your identity and integrity. We'd sooner brush our teeth than change our last name. Come on, Darryl. I said, come on, Darryl.
Stephanie, did I do right? I mean, even Larry and the guys think I shouldn't change my last name.
Michael, they also think they're dogs.
Still.
Come on, let's go pick up tile samples before the store closes. Mr. Vanderkellen? Ooh, I like that.
Michael, don't worry about losing your identity and integrity. That only happens to women.
You don't have much respect for me anymore, do you?
No.
I see. Well, hear this. No matter what name I go by, I'm still the man in this family.
Michael, I need you to run upstairs and get my purse.
The Louis Vuitton clutch or the Coach Classic?
The Coach.
Rightio. We'll continue this discussion later.
Michael! Michael! Well, you just flew out of the tile store. Okay, so you didn't like the peach-colored grout I picked out.
Not the grout, Steph. It's me. I Had to see if this was all worth bidding adieu to my identity and integrity.
Michael, of course it is. That's a solid brass wit bar.
I know. But last year, when I lost you and my job and a sizable section of my sanity, all I had left was my name, and now I'm losing that.
But now you have me, and a new job, and nearly all of your sanity. You don't need your name anymore. Michael, did you swim in? Oh, you know those linen pants are dry clean only.
Seemed uncouth backstroking naked before escrow closes. If it ever closes.
Come on. You want to try for a new record in the hallway dash?
The time wouldn't be official. Carrying about 20 pounds of water.
Tell me about it. Okay. I'm about to do something very unselfish.
You?
I guess this giving up your name thing is some kind of big deal to you, so I'm going to give you permission to make up your own mind about it.
You are? You mean it's up to me? You mean I can make this decision?
Oh, stop rubbing my nose in it.
Steph, am I the man of this family?
Well, Michael, you are a man, and we are a family, so I guess in the technical sense.
So no matter what I decide, your feelings for me won't change?
No, Michael, I'll still love you.
Even if I have integrity?
Okay.
Thanks. I'll meet you outside.
Where are you going?
Well, just in case I never see this place again.
What a lovable lunatic.
Michael, you're dripping wet.
Dear boy, a Vanderkellen man is only permitted to wear wet trousers while at sea.
I can wear wet pants anywhere I want. Not giving up the Harris name.
No.
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 Yes! My means may be meager, but I do own something of value. My self-respect and my dignity. Right, Dick?
Well, the words are there, Michael.
I see. Darling, did you give Michael permission to make up his own mind?
Yeah.
Good night, all.
Didn't my little morality play sway you even a smidge?
Oh, goodness, yes. It was very touching.
So, we still get the house?
Certainly not.
But you said it was touching.
I thought the sound of music was touching, but we didn't buy Christopher Plummer a house. Come to think of it, I believe we did. He was most grateful.
Mommy, you can't do this. Couldn't we negotiate or something?
Negotiate, right. Run with it, Steph.
I'm listening.
Well, try this out. Michael Van Harris.
I could live with that.
I couldn't.
How about Michael Vandy Harris?
I think not.
Michael Vander Harris.
Sorry.
Michael Vanderkellen Harris.
Michael Vanderkellen.
Michael Vanderkellen.
Now that I love.
Yes!
Yes!
Excuse me, but doesn't that name sound vaguely familiar to any of you?
Quiet, Dick. There's a house in it for you.
Sorry, Mrs. V, no dice.
You know, this situation reminds me of a certain young suitor from my past, who also had character and the courage of his convictions.
Daddy does have that way about him.
Oh, not your daddy. The boy I dumped for your daddy. Your father had very little integrity, but man, was he loaded.
This other chap, did he go on to become a big tycoon, a captain of industry?
Actually, he died a penniless drunk. And the jury is still out on you, young man. And you'll want to lose that sweater. Certain men can't carry off pearls.
Look, I know that two of you feel miserable right now, but I think you'll find that life, you know, as wondrous as it can be.
Oh, shut up, Dick.
You know, that woman has been moody ever since she gave up her last name.
We're among the homeless.
You could still rent the guest house.
Oh.
Good going, Dick. Do you stay up nights thinking of these sick ways to hurt us?
Only when Carson is in rerun.
If you need a place to stay, the swallows have left their nest.
Oh, Michael, please don't make me live in a nest. I'm having a baby, for God's sake.
No, I mean, they were nesting in the carriage house out back, and now it's empty.
Really? You know, Steph, I always thought that rustic retreat had fix-me-up potential.
And it is on that little hill. We could still look down on Dick and Joanna.
Oh, you don't need a hill for that.
He's right. Okay, we'll take it. You think there's enough closet space?
Well, if George knocked a hole in the back wall and built a long hallway to the barn...
You're right. Then that whole humongous barn could be our closet. Well, your closet.
Dick, help me.
Vanderkellen Harris does have a certain snob appeal.
Say, Dick Nick, who do you think is more important? A chiropractor making six figures or a well-connected taxidermist?
Well, it depends on whether I have a bad back or a dead bear.
What? Well, we're picking potential godfathers for our little prodigy in progress.
So far, we've narrowed the A-list down to 85 of our most prominent friends and relations.
You dying to know where you stand on the latest Harris poll? Let's see, Loudon.
Michael, you're forgetting Dick didn't make the second cut.
Right. Ah, but you did make the B list, see?
Dick.
So then Prince Philip turns to his trusty butler and he says, "You idiot, I told you to make the Queen rum, not make the Queen mum." Oh, you got that one, did you, George?
Not even close.
Oh, does this mean I'm losing my favorite chess partner?
Oh, I'm afraid that's a check.
You know, I really enjoyed that story you told about Prince Albert in the can. I mean, I was, I was sure that you meant tobacco.
Ha, 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 ha.
There you go.
Oh, I say, I seem to be rather low on funds.
That's all right. We take credit cards, traveler checks.
Reginald! Dick, you're not letting him get away, are you?
Not if I can stop him.
Reginald is stiffing you on the bill.
Oh, I'm sure this is just another one of Reginald's jokes.
I want my $800.
I've got it. For you, my good host.
Well, I'm very flattered, but I'm pretty happy with Joanna.
I'm available. Oh, sure. I make a joke and nobody laughs.
What is this?
It represents my claim to a British lordship. It's legitimate, I assure you. Here, the paperwork seems to be in order, I believe. What?
Well, it's a very pretty ring, but I couldn't help noticing your gold Rolex.
Yes, I don't believe you're grasping the import here, old thing. You see, from this day forth, you're no longer a humble little innkeeper. You are Richard Loudon, Lord of Stumpworth-on-Thames. Well, must dash. Oh, welcome to British nobility, Richard. Or rather, your lordship.
Well, I think we just got the shaft.
Yes, but the royal one.
I get that.
It's not a joke, George.
Oh.
I'm Larry. This is my brother Darrell, and this is my other... Huh? My other brother Darrell has cut short my intro due to his astonishment in seeing the signet ring of the Lord of Stumpworth-on-Thames.
How did you know?
Darrell minored in royal genealogy when he was on his rowing scholarship at Oxford.
Funny, I always had Darrell pegged as a Cambridge man.
No, that was Darrell here. Imagine the ribbing my brothers gave me when I ended up going to Montpelier Trade Tech.
Darrell, I can't believe I'm asking, but can you tell if this is authentic?
It's legit, all right. Darrell would recognize the Queen's tea stains anywhere.
Then I really am the Lord of Stumpworth-on-Thames?
You may be a lord, Dick, but you put your overalls on one strap at a time, just like the rest of us.
I don't wear overalls, George.
Too good, huh?
You know, it might be kind of fun being Lady Loudon.
You know, I'm not sure, you know, if my being a lord, you know, makes you a lady. I mean, you know, technically speaking.
But we could still call me Lady Loudon just for fun, right?
Oh, we could. But that would be wrong.
Michael, tell them the good news or I'll explode.
After whittling away at our A-list, we're ecstatic to announce that Baby X's new god padre is...
My great Uncle Tata.
Tata?
Yes, Tata.
Not only is he well-heeled and well-preserved, he's Steph's only unindicted male relative.
Oh, he's been lonely and miserable, holed up for years in that old dark mansion. But when I told him the wonderful news, he took a big hit of oxygen and wept tears of joy.
Well, he sounds like a happy Tata.
Carry me back to old Wisconsin. There's mucho mozzarella on that pie.
Extra cheese from Mama Varicella? What are you, royalty or something?
I was just made a British lord. But it's no big deal, and please don't bow or curtsy.
He's pulling your newly waxed leg, lambskin. They don't give genuine lordships to just any old doofus.
Dick is not just any old doofus.
Reggie couldn't pay his bill, so he stuck me with this stupid title.
Calling all Harrises. Congrats, Lord Loudon. After agonizing deliberation, we've selected you as godpappy to our prized project.
We're so happy for you.
Well, what an a wonderful and incredibly shallow gesture.
Oh, thank you.
I thought so.
Won't this upset your Tata when you tell him?
She's right. Unless this is handled delicately, it could crush the very life out of him.
We won't tell him. We'll fax him the news first thing tomorrow morning.
You're a softie, you know it.
Well, your lovable lordship, we bid you a royal farewell. And for you, Joanna, a generic nighty-night should suffice.
A generic nighty-night back at ya.
Don't you want to say goodnight to your future godchild?
Good night, kid.
There, you see, I told you I smelled pizza.
Oh, you're always smelling pizza.
We'd like to request an audience with Richard Loudon, Lord of Stumpworth-on-Thames.
Look, will you give the bowing a rest? What do you want?
Well, we'd like your highness to use his royal wisdom to settle a dispute. Chester thinks it's time for me to get a haircut, but I disagree.
Oh, grab a mirror, Jim. You look like one of those ragamuffin MTV punks.
Admit it, Chester, you're just jealous of my boyish appearance.
This is idiotic. I'm no barber.
We know, you're a lord. We're waiting, your lordship.
I think you could use it a little trim.
There, you see, Jim? Now, before we waste the rest of a perfectly good evening, let's go back to your house and finish that game of Battleship. I'm going to destroy your fleet if it takes me all night.
I'll meet you in the car. I'm awaiting a decision on my sideburns.
You know, Jim, this is getting kind of sad.
Well, actually, that was just a device to get you alone.
And an ingenious one.
Well, here's the skinny. Have you heard about the bait and tackle shop that's opening this weekend?
Well, who hasn't? It's been the lead story in the news all week.
Well, we had a secret meeting of the town council today, and we voted for you, our beloved Lord Loudon, to do the ribbon-cutting honors.
Isn't that one of the mayor's jobs?
Well, this is too big for a mayor. This is Vermont's first in-mall live bait shop. Boy, you know what that means?
Yeah, it isn't outside, which is where a live bait shop should be.
Then you'll do it. Oh, hot dog. I hope we can also count on Lady Loudon's presence.
I'm sure Mrs. Loudon might tang along.
Boy, what a coup.
Well, this is going to destroy Chester. He became mayor just so he could cut ribbons.
Honey, what can I do? The people have spoken. My people have spoken.
Oh, my Lord.
You can still call me Dick.
What's with the new suit?
Giuseppe, the tailor, thought that I should wear something more befitting my station at the ribbon cutting.
You bought a custom-made suit?
It was free, but I'm letting Giuseppe hang a sign above his shop that says, I'm the guy that made the nice suit for Lord Dick.
A spot of tea, my lord.
I wouldn't mind a spot. Hit me.
A spot of tea? You hate tea.
I know, but I just feel I should be doing something very Britishy.
Before I fetch my lord his scones, might I pick his royal brain?
Pick away, my child.
Michael and I were hoping you could help us select a suitable godmother.
What about Joanna?
Get real, Your Highness. A lord for godfather and a common wench for godmother.
Couldn't you just pretend that Joanna was a lady?
I suppose, but that would be wrong.
Well, I guess it's time for this common wench to go milk the cows and sing some bawdy songs.
She's simple, but good folk.
Anyway, if it's not a bother, I was wondering if you could call the Queen of England and ask her to be our baby's godmother.
Well, I don't know that the Queen would want to talk to, what am I saying? I mean, we are both noble.
Thank you. I'll see to your scones now. Long live you, my lord.
And long live you, too. What is that?
The royal wave.
Ah.
Want to know where I've been all morning? Listening to Chester spill his guts about this ribbon cutting thing.
He's that upset, huh?
No, Dick. He's spilling his guts in a happy way. What a twit. Thanks to you, my old pal Chester's a broken mayor. It may sound silly, your fancy pants lordship, but he loves cutting ribbons the way other men love greasing their snowblowers. What the hell are you doing?
Just practicing the royal wave.
Boy, stick a fork in you, 'cause you are done.
Wow, he's practicing his royal wave.
No, I just had a kink.
Well, we came to escort you to the grand event. Your townspeople await your royal arrival.
I love your feet.
They get me around.
You remember Mr. Rusnick from the Circus of Shoes.
I come bearing complimentary footwear. Would you allow me to slip them on the royal feet?
What the hey?
8.5 triple D. Same width as Maggie Thatcher. There we go. Our top-of-the-line Korean-made imitation leather-like wingtips. How do they feel?
Almost like real shoes.
Yeah, most people can't tell the difference until they get them wet.
After you, my lord.
A coach and a dozen ponies await.
Look, guys, don't you think you're going a little overboard? I mean, it's just a simple ribbon snipping.
He does understand this is an in-mall bait shop.
Well, I thought he did. I hope you're not backing out. The whole town's turned out for your speech.
I didn't prepare a speech.
Oh. Well, your presence alone will be enough. Just say hello, tell a few jokes, and you're out.
Okay. Are these shoes supposed to stick to the floor like this?
Guess the paint hasn't dried yet.
I saw a beautiful coach outside. I've always dreamed of riding in a coach.
Yeah, well, keep dreaming, woman. This coach is SRO, Stratford royalty only.
I suppose we couldn't pretend I was royalty.
Well, we could, but that would be wrong. Wow, what a noisy throng. Look, can you quiet down, please?
Hey! Hey! Don't make me come out there, people.
I give you Richard Loudon, Lord of Stumpworth-on-Thames.
Thank you, and hello, everybody. I'd like to welcome you all to the grand opening of this lovely live bait shop.
Right.
I didn't really prepare a speech or anything. You know, I just thought I was going to cut a ribbon. I don't know. Would anyone like to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Okay. A couple of guys walk in. No, I'm sorry. It's one guy walks into a tobacco shop, and he asks if they have Prince Albert tobacco. No. He asks if they have Prince Albert in the can. Yeah, that's it. And the shop owner says that they do, and then the other guy, you know, the guy that walked into the shop, he says, well, you better let him out. He probably can't breathe in there. I knew that one would go over. Well, I guess it's time to cut the ribbon.
Tell another joke.
All right. It seems the dear Fergie went to this fat farm in Brighton, and she couldn't pay her bill, and I can't remember the stuff in between, but the punchline is something like she may be short of pounds, but she certainly isn't short of pounds.
Is that a true story about Sarah Ferguson?
No, it's a joke.
Oh.
So what are you doing, Loudon? Making fun of fat people?
I thought you'd like royal jokes.
You're the royal joke.
Hey, listen, you know, why don't I'll just cut the ribbon.
He slams the royal family and still thinks he's gonna cut the ribbon? Who does he think he is?
Yeah, well, what are we gonna do? If nobody cuts the ribbon, how will we get in the store?
Let's go in through the roof.
No need for that! Hey! I'll cut the ribbon.
Chester, please fire this lord.
You can't fire a monarch. He either has to abdicate his throne or have his head cut off.
Well, since we don't know what abdicate means...
I don't get it. I mean, 1 minute you're bowing to me, and then I tell a few jokes, and you turn on me like a pack of rabid dogs.
Well, we're a fickle little town.
Come on, Chester, cut the ribbon.
Well, here goes.
Yeah!
Now let's all get in there and buy some bait.
Honey, where are you going? Aren't you going to stay here with me?
I'd rather eat bait.
See, I told you they'd have refreshments. You scuff them, you bought them.
Well, it's like the old saying, what goes around comes around.
Here, George. Want to be a lord?
Do I? Hey, everybody, look at me. I'm a lord. I'm a lord.